Did you know that Ventana is one of the only neighborhoods in Fountain, Colorado, with its own pool and recreation center? It also has a great play park that feels like it's secluded from the rest of the city. I'll take you through the most important aspects of this master plan community that was developed in 2017. People who live in Ventana, or know the area well, often bring up the same big positives. One of the biggest? Location. Ventana sits on the south side of Fountain, right off Old Pueblo Road. You're about 10 minutes from First and Main Town Center and just 20 minutes from downtown Colorado Springs. It's also really close to Fort Carson's Gate 20, which is a major plus for military families. Even with all that access, the neighborhood stays surprisingly quiet and tucked away. It feels more peaceful than a lot of the busier areas up north. Ventana has its own private pool and a community rec center. With a great room you can actually reserve for events. The pool isn't free, though. Residents pay $38 a month to use it, billed quarterly. The great room? That requires a $200 deposit and is capped at 25 people, due to fire code limits. One of the best perks of living here is the location. You're just a short drive from John Metcalf Park and Fountain Creek Regional Park, two local favorites with playgrounds, hiking trails, skate parks, and even equestrian areas. They've got a little something for everyone. Since Ventana sits near open fields and Jimmy Camp Creek, you'll spot some wildlife here and there. Deer, rabbits, and even the occasional coyote make appearances. There's also a train track a couple miles out. On quiet nights, you might catch the sound of a distant train horn. It's all part of the country-adjacent vibe that comes with living in Fountain. Now, it's worth mentioning, Ventana is still growing. New phases like Ventana South are under development. So, yeah, some construction noise, dust, and work trucks have been part of the scene for a while. It's temporary, but early homeowners definitely lived through it. Also, because it's a newer community, the landscaping is still filling in. Trees are young, and some yards started off with basic builder sod. It'll take a few years for everything to fully mature and feel lush, but that's the trade-off for getting into a new development early. Most homes in Ventana were built around 2019 and are about 2,200 square feet, usually with 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. You'll see a mix of ranch-style and 2-story layouts, all with that clean, modern feel that's become common in the 2020s. It's definitely one of the more up-to-date neighborhoods in Fountain. The Ventana Metropolitan District covers 151 acres. The neighborhood is still growing, with new sections to be opened in the future. Ventana is part of the Fountain-Fort Carson School District 8, which has a great reputation for supporting military families. The families we've helped move here have been really happy with the schools and the programs available for kids at every grade level. One thing to know about Ventana is the Metro District fees. They help pay for some great amenities, but they've also sparked some debate, especially among buyers watching their budget. On top of regular property taxes, homeowners in Ventana pay an extra mill levy to fund the Metro District bonds. Depending on your home's value, that can tack on another $800 to $1,200 per year in taxes. Then there's the recreation center. It's a nice facility, but membership is mandatory for all residents, whether you use it or not. That runs about $100 every quarter. Some folks compare it to an HOA fee, just under a different label. If you don't use the pool much, it can feel like a waste. It's something that tends to surprise people, especially if they weren't aware of it going in. That said, the fees aren't hidden, and many residents feel the trade-off is worth it for the clean neighborhood, amenities, and overall vibe. Still, if you're thinking about moving here, make sure to factor those costs into your budget upfront. Similar neighborhoods to Ventana would include Cumberland Green, Mesa Ridge, and the Glen at Widefield. All of these areas have similar homes with HOAs and neighborhood amenities. Overall, people enjoy the quiet streets of Ventana and the laid-back pace of the community. With easy access to Colorado Springs and local military bases. If you want to check out all the homes for sale in Ventana, just click the link in the description. Our site is a trusted resource for finding homes in Colorado Springs, and we update it constantly to keep it accurate. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give us a like, subscribe for more updates, and drop your thoughts or questions in the comments.